Hi, this is Melanie Dawn, and this is Dawn of Wisdom. It is Friday, my fun day, where I talk about whatever has come up for me during the week. I had a few cool podcasts recorded this week. I record while I was walking or driving, but something come up for me, and I feel compelled to share, so that's what I'm going to share today. A lovely friend called and asked me, how do I work with a difficult person? How do I talk with this person? She works with this person all day, and, she has a difficult time with her. As a nurse for many years, I had to practice, I should say, how to do just this very thing. I worked with some difficult people. I found it easy. And I'm going to share my practice with you. First of all, stop taking it personally. Easier said than done when you have to see this person 40 hours a week. I got along with pretty much everyone, even the most difficult doctors and other nurses, etc. I was able to get along with all of them because I did not take their nasty attitude or their anger. I didn't take it on as mine, but it didn't come easily. It took me many years to do this. I read a book years ago that changed my life on just the subject called, yes, I've talked about it before on this podcast, called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. My favorite chapter is chapter 3, and it's the second agreement: don't take anything personally. Why is this my favorite chapter? Because it was the most difficult practice for me. As a highly sensitive person, I took everything personally, and my deepest desire was to find a way to stop it. I stopped taking everything so fucking personal. I mean, it affected my every life. Other people's opinions fucking became mine. So I began my journey to personal growth, and from anyone else growth within myself. It wasn't a growth that I sought out from anybody but me. What someone else says or does, and a lot of this I took out of the second agreement. Don't take anything personally, so it's out of that beautiful book that I love. What someone else says or does has nothing to do with you. Now, I must say, as a nurse and a mandated reporter, there are things to speak up about, but it has nothing to do with me. You are responsible to keep someone safe, and but it was not personal. If someone calls you stupid and you take it personal, it's because you believe you are stupid. I'll give you an example. When I was a nursing student, my teacher told me I was not very good at OBGYN stuff, and I believed him. I failed exams. I felt intimidated by the doctors in that field. I believed I was stupid. I wasted a lot of time believing I was not good in this field. Therefore, I stayed away from it. It took me many years to realize that I was very good. No matter what field I chose, I would be good in it because I loved people and I was a great nurse. I loved helping people, and I know that is the key. I think I would have done very good in that field, and I proved to be very good in every field I worked in. When we take things personally, it's because we believe it. As soon as you agree with what someone says to you, the poison goes through you. Nothing other people say or do is because of you. It is because of themselves. Even when it seems personal, even if someone insults you, it's usually not you. It's nothing to do with you. We need to stop eating others' emotional garbage. When we take things personally, we want to defend ourselves. We want to create conflict. We make something big out of something small. Most of the time, others' actions or opinions have nothing to do with you. Whatever someone else thinks about you is not personal. Most people do not see the world in the same way you see the world. They have their own beliefs. They have their own training. It has nothing to do with you. Someone may say something to hurt, but it is not what they say. It is how you perceive it. how I perceive it. Whatever people do, feel, think, or say, you got to try not to take it personally. When you take it personal, you set yourself up to suffer for nothing. Don't get addicted to suffering. And I see that so much. I see that in family. I see that in friends. People that are stuck in their suffering. When we see people as they are without taking it personally, we cannot be hurt by what they say or do. When you practice, make it a strong habit to not take anything personal. You avoid many upsets, your anger, jealousy, etc. It will disappear. And I can only say this from personal experience, my own. There's a huge amount of freedom that comes when you don't take things personal. I practice a healthy detachment. This practice has saved me a lot of unnecessary pain. Number one, I step back, I take a breath. Number two, I ask why. Not why did that person say that, but why it upset me. Number three, I release it. I say to myself, this is their shit, not mine. I say it just like that too. Number four, I feel the hurt. The hurt from me and the hurt they feel, and I let it go. This practice alone has given me such freedom. It takes time. Practice. You are the only one who can know what you can let go of and what you can hold on to. I'm going to repeat that. It takes time. Practice. You are the only one who can know what you can and can't let go of. Seek help. Talk to someone. Seek a new beginning. Don't let someone else's wounds become yours. Practice, practice, practice. A few books I'd like to recommend. Don't Sweat the Small Stuff by Richard Carlson. And The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. These are my go-to books. They are old, overly highlighted, and they're my Bibles. These small little books have very powerful messages for you. I will leave you with a quote. I hope this helped you today. It's a little short, but the good little message. Little quote, and this is anonymous. The way people treat you is a statement about who they are as a person. It is not a statement about you. Another one I love, and this one is the Dalai Lama. We often add to our pain and suffering by being overly sensitive and overreactive to minor things, and sometimes taking things too personal. Okay, you guys, that's it for today. I hope you got a little wisdom out of this. I know I did. Contact me, Dawn of Wisdom, one word, on Instagram or Facebook, and have a great weekend.